Hey everyone, this is your girl Nakere. Welcome. So for today's live, I just wanted to dive into listening to your body and how important this is as an ambitious woman and as an ambitious leader. Because especially when you have your goals and your plans, and your body usually talks to you and tells you you need to do this or you need to keep going, or it tells you you need to pause and you need to rest. So I want to talk about that dynamic. For people that don't know me, I am a high performance and leadership coach, and I love helping ambitious women who are leading and achieving everything under the sun except their divine mission and divine calling. I love to assist and help you guys, shift things and fully lead and live and tap into that mission, your God-given mission on this planet, your gifts, and to water them, plant them, nourish them in your everyday reality, so that you could be living in alignment with God, living in alignment with your mind, your body, and your spirit. And yes, so let's dive in. So this past month I've been talking about the dysregulated nervous system and how that operates and what that looks like. In the last live, I talked about what the difference is between your dysregulated and regulated nervous system. And so for today, I want to kind of dive into noticing what's happening to your body, listening to your body, and noticing if you need to go up or down. And when I mean up or down, I mean high performance wise. Hustle culture has taught us that we need to be hustling all the time. We need to be moving, we need to be working, we need to be doing all the things all the time. And I'm all about hustle culture. I love watching motivational videos. I love people and all those people that are getting it. But I also think that, or I also believe that as ambitious women, with your moon cycles, with your body, with your hormones, with everything, you also have to notice and track okay, what is happening during this time period? What is happening when I'm on my period? What is happening with my emotions? I feel during your period you get a lot of insight about your past reality, because your body stores past trauma, your body stores past energies that might be hindering you from leading and achieving in your divine mission and divine calling. So one way to listen to your body I talk about a lot is meditation. Taking a second to sit down, to breathe, to meditate, to notice what thoughts are coming up, to notice what feelings are coming up. Emotional intelligence is something that I talk about a lot. I have 2 sons. It's something that I focus on with them in everyday reality. So just by having children, you learn about your own set of skills with emotional intelligence. I've developed mine more throughout this past few years. And so with meditation, you can notice, like I said, what thoughts are coming up, what emotions are coming up, what feelings are coming up, and either journal about them, write them down, or just notice them throughout the day. Another effective tool is doing a body scan. So you could do this at any point in time during the day. When you notice big feelings are coming up, and the first part is awareness of noticing what's coming up. So whenever you're noticing big feelings or whatever, you literally take a second and you just scan your body. No, where is this energy coming from? What part of my body is feeling overwhelmed? What part of my body is feeling tight? And most of the time, because we store past trauma, negative energies, all that stuff in our bodies, and a lot of the things, a lot of information and a lot of stuff that come up actually are correlated to emotions. They're less so correlated to random stuff happening to our body. It could be our diet connected to our emotions, and it could be our physical emotions manifesting and creating the things in your body. So doing a body scan is helpful. Other ways is just knowing when you're pushing yourself. My word for 2024 is capacity. Knowing and understanding what level of capacity you're at. So an example would be you might be at the level of a glass, and you're thinking you're at a swimming pool level of capacity. So instead of just operating at the level of the glass capacity, and then when that gets full, taking some rest, and then learning how to expand that that to the next phase, you go straight to a swimming pool. And I'm saying this because people know how big a swimming pool is compared to a glass, right? So what we do, especially as ambitious women, we tend to be like, okay, I'm just automatically the pool. And then you get burnt out and overwhelmed and anxious, and all these stuff happen because you're not listening to the capacity that you're at. You're not listening to your body. Okay, so other ways of listening to your body to increase health and wealth are really knowing like that your health is important, the food that you put into your body, the things that you listen to, your spiritual growth, your connection with God, those are all very powerful ways of connecting. Right now, in the church that I'm in, they are doing a 21-day prayer and fasting, and with the family, we're actually going to start on the 28th together, so I'm excited and a little nervous, but my body was kind of telling me, like, it's been telling me to fast for a while, and doing a spiritual fast is definitely different than a dieting fast, because with a spiritual fast, you're praying, you're writing, you're connecting with the divine, you're doing all these things. And the only reason I'm sharing it, we're not actually supposed to share that we're doing a fast, but the only reason I'm sharing it is to tell you that, like, for me, it took me a while to get to the point where I was willing to do the fast again. God told me to do the fast, like, in July, because I did it last January, and then, by myself, by the way, no support really, except my husband, and, doing the fast. And then diving into, God was like, do it in July. I do it in July, and I knew I wasn't ready for it. So then I decided to wait until I was ready. So now with January, that was a way that I actually listened to my body. And I also listened to God because I'm still doing the fast, you know, I'm still committing to it. But it was like a moment of like, I feel like the message was, you need to learn to do what it is that you're meant to do, but also notice how far you're pushing yourself with this reality. So yeah, I've noticed, as like I said, as ambitious women, when we have a vision and a goal, sometimes we don't listen to the signs that our body is telling us. I think this is why women end up getting super sick, manifesting like different like health issues as you get older, being more stressed and anxious, and it's a great way of just like healing ourselves, healing the collective, and really being able to lead. Because I feel like with leadership and high performance, we look at it as you're just supposed to be doing it. And it's like, no, there's so many factors, there's so many things that need to happen, because you can lead in something and then you might be leading people into a different direction because you're not living in integrity and you're not honoring like what it is that you're meant to show up to do. So I think it is great to also like heal things and connect and be in a healed state with your mind, body, and spirit. I don't think it's just meant to like, you're meant to like just dive into leadership at times. And sometimes a lot of people do, they just end up being in leadership positions. But the other thing is, I just want you to know that if you have this thing that you're meant to do, just do it. Like, just start doing it. Because the only way that it can like live within your reality and in your heart is by you choosing to consistently allow it to live. And we think that it's just going to be with us forever, and it will, but it's going to get harder for you to actually like commit to it and be about it. So I just recommend, just don't think that you need to be at the top yet, because you will, but don't think that you need to be there in order to be impacting people with your mission and your calling, in order to be showing up consistently. A part of it is also for you to be alive, right? To feel that feeling alive and feeling whole and feeling abundant. And health and wealth is really about that energy and embodying it. So that is all I gotta say for today. I probably want to just leave you with a little prayer. So let's close our eyes. Dear God, thank you so much for allowing us to be here. Please bless anyone that is connected to this live and anybody that is watching the replay. I pray that they have the courage to really show up and tap in and be in that energy of their ambitious self, and to lead in their divine mission and calling and impact people, and give them the grace to really listen to their bodies this week and And then also, if you are interested, I have a sales call. I'm really excited for it. It's a really big part of my heart. It's been with me. So if you feel like you feel called to dive in, we'll just look more into the blocks that might be hindering you from leading and achieving fully in your divine calling, fully committing to it. And I hope to see you soon. All right. Bye.